Go ahead.
Rick, second quarter, at least scoreboard-wise, is where this one got sideways for you guys. What, to you, was the issue in that frame that got the game away from you?
Ball movement was poor. Poor offense was leading to bad defensive situations, a lot of them. A lot of them were transition. And, second half, we amped up our ball movement. We amped up our compete level defensively. And, the last two quarters were very good. And so, we just came up short.
Did you consider a timeout after you got that stop?
Considered it. And, looking at it now, it certainly would have been the thing to do given the result. But there was a 9 or 10 second difference. And had we scored, they probably were going to run it back at us. And so that group had a good run in the fourth, so I just decided to stay with it. But that was my decision. And the thing that really also was a big factor was we had a foul to give, and we're all, we talked about it in the huddle, and everybody on the sideline was yelling it, and we just didn't do it. And so, they got turned loose for a shot, and then we didn't get a body on LeBron. So
rebounding early was a difference too, and of course on the last shot it was a factor. What did you think of that? Is it just, their size has always been, a challenge. What do you think of that today?
Yeah, I mean, they're not super huge at the center position, but they rebound the ball well, and it's always a challenge. Vanderbilt as a backup center is a guy that gets a lot of rebounds. Hayes has done a good job for him, and Hachimura is a guy that is a glass eater. So, it was disappointing, but I was just really proud of the way the guys battled.
Jarris Walker obviously is in for a lot of big moments there, hit some big shots, made some big plays, but obviously, had an opportunity to make the box out there at the end and doesn't. I mean, just what was your kind of read on his sort of total performance, obviously in a clutch situation, gets you in that one, but also has a mistake at the end?
Yeah, he was ready. And this game called for, a big body with skill. And so he went in there and did some great stuff. I mean, the three he hit behind his screen was a huge shot. Really got the crowd going. Made a great vertical play on Finney Smith to get that stop. And then, but these are all situations that he'll learn a lot from. And I'm proud of the way he's kept himself ready. He's really figured out what this league is about. It's about, always keeping your edge, always keeping prepared. I was trying to put him in the game earlier during a timeout, but he had gone back to the bathroom. And so it took an extra couple minutes to get him in, but he did really good things. And, I talked to him yesterday about this set of two games that, tonight might be a game, might very well be a game with LeBron and Luka and some guy and Hachimura and guys with big bodies that he would need to be ready. And also that, the Washington game is a tough back-to-back, and so we'll need him on that one as well.
Talking about getting people back in, obviously Tyrese was at the scorer's table for a while in the middle of the fourth, I think, before the 4-minute timeout. Just did you just like the way that previous group was flowing together? Did you?
Well, we were low on timeouts the whole game, and that group was going well, and his minutes had gotten high, and so the game kept going until they called timeout, and it worked out well. We've been trying to keep him around 30 to 32 minutes, coming off of this stuff in the past 10 days. This game would not preclude him from playing more than 32 minutes, but it's at least a partial consideration as you're going. But the other group was doing well, so that part of the game worked out.
Just Ben gets 24 for you. What would you like about the way he played and some of the shots he hit to keep you in that game?
He hit some great shots. He hit some important shots, and then he got stuck with the ball late clock a couple times, which was tough. But the guy is fearless. and he's ready. And defensively, he was battling, and he got some big rebounds. So proud of him too.
Rick, I know it's not the outcome that you wanted, but down by 17, your team battles all the way back, been playing at a crazy level, high level these past 5 games. What did you learn about your team and what the fight they had almost winning this game here tonight?
Well, we've been showing this kind of fight for quite a while. Really, this goes back to, early December when, we were 5-10 to start the year, and there was some really rough stretches. And in early mid-December, we started to get healthier, and our guys had a hard edge. And we went out for that first West Coast trip, and I think we swept it at Christmas time, and that kind of got us going. So this is a resilient group, tough guys. There were a lot of events in this game. Miles Turner hit one enormous three. I mean, we were down 6 again with, under a minute left, I think. And so just hanging in and have the wherewithal to give ourselves a chance, was huge. And, but, you can live a little too dangerously too. And tonight, the second quarter got us. And, we had a couple of errors at the end.